on IG-11, and we'll see if we actually get the RNG where that happens. Because at least from what I'm paying attention to, I know you want me to get him to 230 as well, so we'll work on that later. But just to humor me here first. Let's just hold on here. Dump the birds on Gideon. Oh, Death Trooper hitting Mando. Hold on. Foresights. Okay, a lot of things happening. So let's put it on him. I mean, I guess full TM doesn't do a lot, but pushback TM. Why are you guys resisting? Counterattacks aren't bad, I'll take that. And IG healing back to full. AoE looks good. That's a lot of stacks. No! That's probably the one character I shouldn't have healed. Dispel. And work on Gideon. Alright, so here's the modding of what we used for this event. So I would just recommend you to have the specials on Mando's first special, so the one where he'd use the target assist. In the case of this event, it's going to be an extra 5 stacks of Whistling Bird, so I think it's huge to have that one, as well as IG-11's basic, so he can recover protection whenever he's attacking out of turn, which really helps fill him up. For this modding, I would advise you to have Grief fastest, so you can go over there and have a buff the spell immediately. He's also going to lap Bam, so aka Bam will, before he goes in for his bird's turn, Grief will also have another assist there. So that's going to be huge for how this battle goes. Then you want to have Bam go next, so you can start put his Whistling Birds. And then you have Cara Dune's AoE, you have IG-11's AoE, and then you will have Grief Karga's basic to topple off the rest of the bird stacks, as you will see a little bit. That will go a bit further in depth over to this guide. So IG-11 full prot modded, Cara Dune a little bit of crit damage. Grief Karga, just, you know, just speed. If you can get a potency cross there for the day is great. If you can't, don't worry too much. Mando, as much offense as you can put in there at gear 8. I had to give him a speed arrow because I don't have good offense arrows at 5 dots anymore. But hey, it kind of worked out. Not even level 85, so maybe this also helps you save up some credits as well. So good luck with that. So go with strategy in this battle. We'll be dispelling one of the taunts and we'll be focusing on the other taunt. And we're gonna try to kill one of the stormtroopers, the other one won't be taunting, and then we'll be just trying to go as ham as possible into Gideon. For now, dispel one taunt, and now we want to start putting damage over to this one. Now we can use our Beskar Mando to put his birds with his special. And now it's all about building Whistling Birds. The more hits you do, the more birds you stack, so we use the AoE here. Now IG-11 has an option to heal, but you don't need it yet. You're gonna need it later in the battle, but we just want to build Whistling Birds as much as possible, so another AoE comes in. And this is why having Grief faster than Bam isn't terrible, because now you can use the basic and you'll get the Whistling Birds completed over to 20 stacks. If you have the Zeta on Grief Karga, this does cleanse burn, but we're not accounting for the Zeta here. And now with Beskar Mando, whenever he's using the Whistling Birds ability, he can ignore taunt, he can also ignore stealth, so you can dump this over on Moff Gideon. And now the goal is to just focus on the remaining Stormtrooper. So here, actually, the heal is a great use because you get this retribution, and look at the amount of damage that's going to happen on the enemy Stormtrooper. Also, Moff Gideon can use his Mass Assist, and that, I would say, is bad RNG, but it will happen most runs. The ones he doesn't have might be the winning run. And you can only stun Stormtroopers, by the way. Now, luckily, the whole team survived, but again, let's build birds and try to do as much damage over to Gideon as possible. Build those birds up. 20 stacks over to Gideon. In the red, pretty close. I should have not healed Mando there, but we went with that. Decided to keep Grief alive so he could dispel Stormtrooper. And this gets the job done.